folks, it's Jerilyn with a quick tip for today. Last week's snowstorm reminded me of when my kids were little, we used to have what we called the snow day box. And in the snow day box was all kinds of fun things that we'd do when we were snowed in. One of those things was making bird seed ornaments for the birds, or maybe for your grandparents or aunts, uncles, teachers, whatnot. They're super easy. All you need is a box of gelatin, which you can find at any grocery store, bird seed, which of course you can find here at West Lebanon Feed, some parchment paper, some twine, a straw, and some fun cookie cutters. So I've done a couple here, a snowman, a Christmas tree, a gingerbread man, and a heart. If you're small kids, I recommend doing something that doesn't have quite so many corners, because you've got to really pack in the bird seed, and it gets a little hard for those little fingers. So basically, you're going to take your gelatin, you're going to take a half a cup of water, 2 packs of the gelatin, mix it together. You're going to let it cool just a little bit because you want to bring it to a boil. And then you're going to add 2 cups of bird seed. So I like to add golden safflower to my mix, just because squirrels don't really like it. So I hope that they won't actually eat the whole ornament before the birds get to it. And then you spray the inside of your ornament with some cooking spray. It'll make it easier when it comes time to take them out. And then I have one right here that I left in the cookie cutter, and you can see you just pack it in really hard. Now a little tip, break off a piece of parchment paper and use that to pack down the bird seed. If you try using your fingers, it's going to be all over your fingers. And then after you get it done, you take your straw, because you want a hole so you'll be able to hang it with twine or ribbon, whatever you decide. And then you're going to just put that in just like this, see? And then you're going to let it sit. You're going to let it sit for about 24 hours so that the gelatin has a chance to really harden up. And then when that happens, you're going to just pop them right out, put a piece of twine in, and voila, you have a treat for the birds. You can freeze them. So if you get really on a roll and you start making a bunch of them, I recommend freezing them versus refrigeration, only because you don't want them to actually start to go rancid, which they can do, or end up with the moths, which also happens. I'm going to have a copy of the recipe here at the store, so if you want something to do next week when the kids are out, come on in, get the recipe, get a bag of birdseed, and you'll be on your way. Hey folks, thanks for joining in, and be well.